This application is for plantarfasciitis, pain on the sole of the foot. So it's an overuse, irritation of that plantar fascia, the tissue along the sole of the foot, branching from the heel out and across that base. And it's usually caused by overuse, misuse, abuse. So overtraining on your feet for too long a period, and you get little micro tears in this tissue. And it can lead to, obviously, pain, but we can get heel spurs or little bony growths on the bottom of that calcaneus, that heel. So it's not a nice feeling, and this will help just alleviate some of the tension through that plantar fascia, and also take away some of that pain associated with it as well. So I have cut an eye strip, rounded the edges, measured it from just past the toes up over the back of the heel. So what we want to do is fold the tape 5 centimetres from one end, and then cut 2 semicircles in the folded side of that tape. So don't cut too close to the edge, as it'll affect the longevity of the tape more so, because it'll make it hard for you to get these little holes over your toes. If it's too close to the end, it's just going to cause more trouble than it's worth. So what we've got is opening up, and we've got 2 holes there in the tape. So that's going to be for our toes to go through. So we want to tear the paper backing at the level of those toe holes and just peel away the tape, not completely off, just peel it away and expose that region. So make sure you've got the long side of the strip, colour out over the base of the foot, and then the short part poking your 2nd and 3rd toe through those holes. And then what we're going to do is take the top part of the tape and apply that on the top of the foot. And give that a rub to get that adhesive going. Alright, now this part, peeling back the paper backing all the way to one end, no stretch on the tape, just going to stretch the foot and lay down the tape over the sole of the foot, the area of pain, over the back of the heel, trying to eliminate as many creases as possible, and then running that tape up the back of the heel. So once again, it is hard to get all of the creases out, but trying as hard as possible to get the smallest amount of creases that you can. And give that tape a good rub to get that adhesive going. Alright, so across the sole of the foot, up the back of the heel. Now, this strip we don't necessarily need if you don't have any sort of rolling ankle issues, like the foot flattening out or a pronated flat arch. Never hurts though to tape it into a high arch position unless you have a high arch to start with. So if you don't have any arch problems, you don't necessarily need this strip, but it can help with your runners or people that get the flattening of the foot or the ankle rolling in. So the aim of this strip is to help pull the ankle up into that outwards rolling position. So I'm going to just apply, I've torn it 5 centimetres from the end, and just applying that base on the outside edge of the foot, trying not to apply it on the other tape so that it's actually on skin, so it will stick better and hold better to that region. And then I'm going to peel back this backing paper, holding on to one end, and I'm going to pull the foot into that outwards rolling position so that I can prevent it as much as possible from rolling back into that position. So I'm going to hold the anchor here and guide my foot into more of that position. Apply severe stretch, so 100% stretch or as close to it as you can get. And I'm taking that across the foot and I'm coming across the shin. So you don't need to apply all of it with tension, just to the point of the ankle. Once we're past the ankle, there's no longer any need to apply it with tension. So the rest of this tape can go onto the shin with no tension whatsoever. So that strip is going to help hold my foot into that position and prevent it from rolling too much. So that stretch will try and prevent that movement. It's not going to stop it, it's just going to help it and make you more aware of it. Okay, so that can assist. You can put another one across there as well, or several, to help hold that up if you do have a serious problem of that arch dropping. Because it is a highly mobile area of the foot, you might find that yes, these corners will peel up and the edges will peel up a lot easier than areas like the shoulder or arm that don't get as much movement, don't have socks and sweat going on with them. So don't be surprised if it doesn't last as long. But this will help with that sole pain, the foot pain. I will put up some other videos as well for other ways to tape this. But that's an application for plantar fasciitis or foot pain.